We'll call the meeting to order, and we will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise and face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I have a motion on the minutes. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. We have no special presentations. So, Madam Clerk, let's get to ordinances on final read. 5A, please.
An ordinance to amend Chattanooga City Code, Part 2, Chapter 38, zoning ordinance, so as to rezone property located at 584 Boy Scout Road, more particularly described herein from R1 residential zone to RTZ residential townhouse 0 lot line zone, subject to certain conditions.
Councilman Henderson.
Move an approval on planning version number 2.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. B, please.
An ordinance to amend Chattanooga City Code, Part 2, Chapter 38, zoning ordinance, so as to rezone part of property located at 6750 Shallowford Road, more particularly described herein from R4 Special Zone to C5 Neighborhood Commercial Zone, subject to certain conditions.
Councilman Ledford.
I'd like to move for approval. Second. Version, yeah, thank you.
All right, I've got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. We have no ordinances on first read. So, Madam Clerk, let's move to resolutions. 7A, please.
A resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a declaration of restrictive covenants in substantially the form attached for 7 city-owned parcels located in the floodway and identified as tax parcel number 117CA009 at 1134 Mountain Creek Road, tax parcel number 117PC006 at Norman Lane, tax parcel number 117PC027 at 108 Signal Hills Drive, tax parcel number 117PC028 at Signal Hills Drive, tax parcel number 117PC030 at Signal Hills Drive, tax parcel number 117PC032 at Norman Lane, and tax parcel number 117OA011.03 at 832 Mountain Creek Road.
Councilman Henderson.
Yeah, this essentially places floodplains and floodways in conservation easements. I move approval.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. B, please.
A resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a lease agreement in substantially the form attached with Chattanooga Radio Control Club at 4246 Woodland Drive on a portion of tax parcel number 140133 for the lease of approximately 6 acres and a defined fly zone for the flying of model airplanes, club meetings, and other connected activities for a term of 3 years with the option to renew for an additional term of 1 year for the annual rent in the amount of $200 per year.
Councilman Ledford.
Move to approve.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. C, please.
A resolution authorizing the administrator of the Department of Economic and Community Development to enter into an agreement with Southeast Tennessee Development District, SETDD, for a 3-year period beginning on December 1, 2018 and ending on November 30, 2021, to, and on behalf of the City of Chattanooga, apply for Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, Brownfield Assessment and Cleanup Grants.
Okay. With a motion and a second, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay.
Abstain.
A resolution authorizing Bright Bridge, Inc., subrecipient on behalf of the City of Chattanooga to assign, as per Section 13, for a assignability of the current subrecipient agreement between the City of Chattanooga and Bright Bridge, Inc., the agreement to Southeast Tennessee Development District, SETDD, subrecipient, and furthermore authorizing the administrator for the Department of Economic and Community Development to enter into a new agreement with SETDD in substantially the form attached for a 3-year period beginning on December 1, 2018 and ending on November 30, 2021, to, on behalf of the City of Chattanooga administer the Housing and Urban Development HUD Section 108 Guaranteed Loan Fund Program.
It's a pleasure of the council.
So moved.
All right, I've got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed is nay. Thank you. All right, Madam Clerk, when you're ready.
A resolution authorizing the Deputy City Finance Officers to sign vouchers, requisitions, and other necessary documents for and on behalf of the Finance Department effective as of October 1, 2018.
It's a pleasure of the council.
Second.
All right, I've got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. F, please.
A resolution amending resolution number 28367 entitled, "A Resolution Adopting the City of Chattanooga Employee Information Guide and Allowing Changes to Any and All Information Presented to City Council for Approval Within 6 months of the resolution, effective date of September 8, 2015, 1 year from the effective date and annually thereafter, to reflect changes effective January 8, 2019.
Councilman Gilbert.
Move to approve.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. G, please.
A resolution authorizing the appointment of Slatko Kozliko as a special police officer unarmed for the Department of Economic and Community Development to do special duty as prescribed herein, subject to certain conditions.
Councilman Gilbert.
Move to approve.
All right, I've got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. H, please.
A resolution authorizing the Director of Human Resources to execute a 2-year agreement with 3 one-year renewal options with Onsite RS Inc. for on-site pharmacy services as outlined below for an estimated total amount not to exceed $8 million per year.
Councilman Gilbert.
Move to approve.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. I, please.
A resolution authorizing approval of change order number 1 final for Tri-State Roofing Contractors of Chattanooga, Tennessee, relative to contract number Y17019-201, replacement roofing for Shepherd YFD Center Building for an increased amount of $18,546 for a revised contract amount not to exceed $173,615.
All right, I've got Councilman Mitchell, followed by Councilman Gilbert.
Move to approve. Second.
All right, I've got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. J, please.
A resolution authorizing the approval of change order number 1 for Heffernan Cronenberg Architects PLLC relative to contract number Y15008-101, the Avenel Youth and Family Development Center for an increased amount of $164,798 for a revised contract amount of $505,298.
Councilman Byrd. Move to approve. Okay, I've got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. K, please.
A resolution authorizing approval of change order number 1 for J&J Contractors, Inc. relative to contract number Y15008-201, the new Avondale Youth and Family Development Center for an increased amount of $166,539 for a revised contract amount of $4,952,539 and to reestablish a contingency amount of $183,461.
All right, Councilman Byrd. Move to approve. All right, I've got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is no. Thank you. L, please.
A resolution authorizing city finance officers to execute any and all documents necessary related to a loan agreement with the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation, CDW 7, 2019-428, for financing of capital construction projects required by the consent decree for the Interceptor Sewer System, ISS, for a total project cost in the amount of $3 million.
Councilman Mitchell.
Move approval.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. And please, Madam Clerk.
A resolution authorizing the city finance officer to execute any and all documents necessary related to a loan agreement with the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation, SRF 2019-429, for financing the capital construction projects required by the consent decree for the Interceptor Sewer System, ISS, for a total project cost in the amount of $21 million.
Councilman Mitchell.
Second.
Right. Sorry, sir. A little slow getting to you. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed is nay. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's all of our items on our agenda this evening. Do not believe there are any purchases. Is that correct? Okay. Other business. Is there anybody on the council with other business this evening? Councilman Ledford?
Thank you, Chairman. Just want to let everybody know that our Heritage Park annual tree lighting was scheduled for this Saturday, December 1st, but due to the weather looking to be 100% chance of rain, last time I checked, it has been moved to December 8th, the following Saturday. That's for the Heritage Park tree lighting ceremony. Will be on December 8th now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Any other business? All right. Seeing none, we'll move to committee reports. Councilman Byrd?
No report.
Councilman Gilbert?
No report.
Councilman Anderson? Councilman Ledford?
Thank you, Chairman. The Planning and Zoning Committee.
Sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. Planning and Zoning Committee will meet next Tuesday, December 4th. One of our topics will be the continuing discussion on steep slopes and floodplains. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Councilman Mitchell?
Chair, we had a Public Works and Transportation Committee meeting today, and we'll have another one in 2 weeks after agenda session.
All right. Thank you, sir. Councilman Oglesby?
No report.
Very good. Councilwoman Coonrod, committee reports? No report. Thank you, ma'am. All right, with that, we have reached the point in our agenda of recognition of persons wishing to address the council on non-agenda matters. Is there anybody here this evening that would like to address the council? Yes? Mr. Attorney, would you please read the rules?
Sure. City Council has adopted rules of procedure regarding recognizing people that want to speak on a non-agenda item each week. Please come up to the microphone here that's provided for you. You can address the council on legislative and quasi-judicial matters that are within their authority. You got to limit your remarks to 5 minutes unless permission for additional time is given. Don't use any vulgar or obscene language, and don't use the floor to personally attack or personally denigrate others, including any individual council members. All comments should be directed to the entire council and not to any individual members, and you can't be heard more than twice in a 30-day period, but you're welcome, sir.
Good evening.
How everybody doing? My straw man name, my slave name is Antonio T. Smith, but my real name and nationality name is Amir Asma Bey. United States Department of Justice number AA22-2141, Truth A1 classified, Amore, Wisconsin number 901-251-1982. Happy to meet everybody in the city. What I've been going through, a lot of other people been going through it, but I have a good relationship with other people that's in the community that know exactly what I've been going through. I quit. If I cry, it's not because I'm weak.